Enjoy this sneak peek from CX Auto 2026, hosted by Thought Leadership Summits in partnership with Automotive News Congress.
So for us, that brand positioning, it is so critical that wherever a customer chooses to interact with us, that they're going to feel that same thing. So to answer your question, data, sure, but certainly, I spend a lot of time in my space looking at what we call the voice of the customer. So I'm looking from our app reviews to what people are saying about us on social platforms to what's coming into the call centers. And absolutely, you will see, wow, you really are who you appear to be on TV. I love that. Nothing makes me feel better than that, right? Or, wow, that was such an incredible experience that I just had in retail. I was hoping it would be like that, but I didn't know if it would. Right. So to us, there's no other way. We don't want to do business any other way.
Right. Yeah. On Monday on service calls and how to improve that experience. And the stat that kind of echoed as I'm talking to these different, people in AI companies, because we had some AI companies on, was echoing of retail food. So the statistic on retail food, and I could be wrong, but I think it's 3 visits before that person is like a customer of that restaurant. Okay. And they said that they were correlating the stat of, I think, two service visits in addition to the sale. You lock that person down to that retailer. And I guess my question is, with brand loyalty being a little different since the pandemic, do you agree with that stat that it's not just the sale experience, it's those 2 or 3 service visits that put that together?
100%. I mean, I think, we say sales sells first, service sells the next, right? So again, simple things like, okay, when you are buying that car, is someone introducing you to the person that's going to be servicing that car, right? It shouldn't just end at that moment. The idea is that you're building that relationship that you expect to then go through that entire ownership life cycle. The thing that I get to do that's so exciting in my job is, because I oversee the connected part of the business, I say that we now have opened up the ability to have a conversation with the customers all the time. Like from the time that, it used to be like you had point of sale, right? And then you may never be able to interact much with a customer again until point of service. And you're hoping that they're going to come back for point of service. We really believe at Subaru that the connected features and the platforms they're meant to do 3 things. 1, keep the customer connected to their vehicle. That's the obvious stuff. Do I have any health alerts on my vehicle? Do I have any recalls? Maybe I want to, remote start my car. That's connection to your vehicle. We also want to keep them connected to the brand. Again, that's our brand promise, who we are as a company, the communities that we're invested in, all of the things that we're doing beyond just selling cars, right? Like being more than a car company. But the 3rd pillar, I believe, is probably the most important pillar, and that is connection to retail.
Get your ticket today for CX Auto 2026, hosted by Thought Leadership Summits in partnership with Automotive News Congress.